Greetings, Helldivers, and welcome back to Squee-El's gaming channel. This is technically my second video for Helldivers 2. I'm going to make this one pretty simple. It's not going to be like a standard full video for me, but I wanted to talk just a tiny bit more about the game since I was a little confused on the first video. I mean, I played Helldivers 1, but it'd been a long time, came into Helldivers 2, was a little confused, and there were some things that I was kind of trying to talk about in the first video that I really wasn't super sure on. But a couple things I wanted to point out for you guys before we get into the gameplay today is one thing that I noticed is if you'll see in front of me here when you're in your ship, and if you look outside the front here, these like airstrikes and stuff you see out kind of on the planet raining down randomly, those are apparently real players calling in their airstrikes in real time, and this is you being able to see that. So some planets you go to aren't going to be as active. This one actually kind of seems like it's got a lot going on from what I can tell. Sometimes I'll look out there and I won't really see anything, but that was pointed out to me on social media. Another thing that I got to clear up that I was talking about in the last video, I was under the impression this game was going to have local co-op. The first one did, so it's kind of a missed opportunity that this one didn't, especially being the type of game that it is, but we're so often seeing games favor online multiplayer over couch co-op, and it's really a shame because this is totally a game that's meant to be played with buds and not randoms online. But it is what it is the times we live in. But that's not the case with Helldivers 2. I want to say that I saw that advertised somewhere, and that's what really got me thinking that. But I kind of stopped following the game a couple months before release because I was already sold on it. But yeah, there is no local co-op in the game whatsoever. And the other thing that I think I was a little confused on, I think this is also something I thought I saw somewhere. I thought there were 3 enemy types in the game.
Are you ready, Helldiver?
I mean, there is like a whole third section of the map here where you could easily fit in a whole nother quadrant of enemies, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is a third faction of enemies in the future, but as of right now, there are only 2, the robots and the insects. So, that's a little bit of a bummer. This game definitely could benefit from some updates and more content, but it's pretty good for what it is. I've been enjoying it. This is what we had so far. Last week I was playing in this section and this section up here when I did my previous video, and also this section over here. Now the map seems to rotate every 2 weeks or so, judging by that time on the right side of the screen there where it says major order. They give you like a little campaign, and if you clear it by the end of the campaign, you get the money. There's also a daily order below that there that gives you some of the coins for like the battle pass type thing. But anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be kind of just a bunch of random clips hopping around. Even when I get to the gameplay, it's going to be some of the random stuff I've been doing with some of these new stratagems and higher difficulties, but since it kind of took me a minute to put the second video here together, I've waited long enough for the first update to drop, as it so happens, and that was the mech update. So let's go look over here real quick because it's available for everybody. There was a campaign that everybody had to kind of help contribute to, and then it unlocked it for everybody. I was actually working, so I've been playing the game a lot, but I happen to miss that one. But they got it. It's actually, I think, like 20,000. So it's a bit hefty, but it's all the way at the bottom here, the Patriot exosuit. I have not used it yet, so in addition to some of my random carnage today, I'm going to start off with a little bit of gameplay in this thing because it looks monstrous. Looks like the friendly fire is going to be ridiculous, but I'm going to have to replace one of my slots. I might actually sacrifice a turret for it, because that thing's practically a walking turret, but yeah, it can also probably get destroyed pretty easily. We'll have to see what some of these tier 9 enemies are like. I mean, I've already been fighting them, but I don't think I have any gameplay yet of some of these monstrosities. But man, the campaign already changed since I was babbling in the first part of this rant. But yeah, see, there's another section now. I think I've done most of the planets that I've seen available at this point, but I imagine there'll be more. I think I last went here. And there's this area, this area. They had the matchmaking down for a minute, so that's another reason why it took me a bit to kind of prioritize making this video, but it's all good now, even though that doesn't display all the stats anymore. But if you don't want to necessarily go to a specific area, you can just do quick play also from this section right here, which is usually what I do, and it'll just throw you in a match wherever. But yeah, I'm gonna see what this mech's about, and trying to think last second here real quick if I've got any other little tips for you guys that weren't as available in the first video. You can feel free to leave some comments in the video, of course. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're down for the gameplay. I haven't been posting as much lately, but there's always a few games. I think for the next game I'm going to be playing, it'll most likely be Outcast, which will be a weird little interesting open world game, I think. But yeah, well, you guys will have to check that out. Be there for that one. But
Helldiver. The
yeah,
Super
I think I'm
Destroyer is
gonna
ready
just
for
hold
your
off
next
on
mission.
any more rambling and get into the gameplay here. Thanks for listening to me, guys, and probably won't talk much more, so make sure you guys are tuning in for more videos.
Sample collected.
fired him.
How about a nice cup?
Down. Okay, let's head over to extraction because we can get.
Let's reload. Orbital inbound. New mech. Freedom never sleeps!
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
One step closer to the establishment of a terminate control system.
Tagging map, northeast.